Hi everyone, this is Virgil from FrontRowFights.com. We're here speaking with the Gorilla, Liz Carmouche. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Doing great. How did you get the name Gorilla, by the way?
I have a highly creative coach, and he's usually the one that names everybody on the team. And after jumping off the cage and grounding, pounding people's faces in, and just climbing up, being crazy all over the place, if they needed something to be done on the roof, I somehow would manage to find a way even without a ladder. So after that, the name stuck.
That name is quite brilliant. Give him credit for that. Quite brilliant. Very fitting. Last year, you stepped in on short notice to fight the ever-so-tough Marloes Koenig. Incredible fight in which you were winning the first 2 rounds. What are your thoughts on that fight, and what have you learned from it?
I've learned a lot. Up until that point, I wasn't about to turn down the opportunity. I didn't necessarily think that I deserved to have a chance at the title. But walking away from that after seeing the show that I put on, I felt like I actually deserved to be in the 135 division, and I deserved to be in the top 10 after the performance. And I learned a lot. I mean, it taught me what to do and what not to do when it came to takedowns and triangles, that's for sure.
There is a new Strikeforce Women's Bantamweight champion in Ronda Rousey. Do you feel Ronda's good for the sport of women's MMA?
Yeah. I mean, one thing that we saw from the Tate and from the Ronda Rousey fight was that they put a show and drama, and they hyped it up so much that people were just waiting for that fight. They wanted it to happen. They wanted to see what was going to go down, the weigh-ins with the headbutt. I mean, it brought a lot of drama that caught people's attention. And that may not necessarily be me. I'm much quieter when it comes to things like that, but it drew attention to the sport, and that's what we needed.
Definitely. Women's MMA is definitely now on the map. How do you feel to be part of the first all-women's MMA card? Must be pretty exciting.
It's exciting. I'm honored. I hope that this is a marker in history. I hope that as much as it's being talked about, that it meets every expectation people have about it, and then exceeds it well beyond that.
You are fighting Ashley Curry next week on April 28th. Tell us a little bit about your opponent and how you prepared for this fight against her.
Well, I believe, if I remember correctly, she's 5'9". She's predominantly southpaw, but she actually likes to switch up her stance and also do standard. She's actually was a professional boxer that decided to turn into MMA. So I know at the very least she's a strong athlete, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've been working with a lot of different southpaws, really strong boxers that also have the ability to sprawl and brawl. So it's been a really good camp, and I'm really excited for this fight.
Is there anyone out there that you'd like to fight? Maybe a possible rematch with Marloes one day?
I, of course, would love a rematch with Marloes. Not only is she a really respectable person, and I really, her sportsmanship attitude, I really appreciate and I really respect. But she's also just an all-around great fighter, and I would love an opportunity to see how much I advanced in my skills and if I would actually finish with her.
That definitely would be an exciting fight the fans would want to see. Is there anyone? So. Definitely. Is there anyone you'd like to thank today?
Yeah, absolutely. Without my girlfriend, Elisa, there's no possible way that I would be able to keep my head in the game. With going to school full-time and training full-time, I have a tendency to slack on my schoolwork, and she keeps me in check with it. And even on those days where I'm like, I just want to stay and nap, she's pushing me to go to the gym, supports me just all around. And I couldn't do it without her, so a special thank you to Elisa. And then my coach, Manny, he has all the faith in the world in me, even when I don't necessarily believe in myself. And Bill Crawford has done so much for my strength and conditioning that I developed muscles I didn't even know I had.
Liz, thank you very much for taking the time. Definitely an honor to speak with you.
Thank you very much.
best of luck with your upcoming fight.